Starting recording. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. All myself, probably.
Whoever decides to watch back the recordings.
I think I'm the only one who does. Anywho,
I do too. I do too sometimes. Sometimes.
oh, well, thank you.
Mostly at the end. Just the ends though. Just know where we left off. Kind
Okay.
Hello, Future Red.
Um, you fine folk have just started your assault on the anti-tower, the lair of the old capital's most wanted and feared now chronomancer in probably the history of the world, Greg.
Wait.
Well,
Yeah.
most of the actual dangerous ones aren't in the history of the world anymore because of the chronomancy.
You know, shut. Regardless, you have just finished slicing and dicing your way through a set of very murderous sausages.
yes. Which the rat has poked on his sword after it's been well cooked.
And following a very excellent luncheon off the back of that, you descend into or ascend. Which one is it?
Deascend.
we, what the fuck did you say?
Deascend.
Descendants.
We deascend. All right, yeah. You know what? This is a nonsense place, so we'll use nonsense words. We deascend the tower.
It's a positive negative. Or a negative positive.
What if I want to add ascend?
That works too.
People.
No,
Either way.
no. This is important. I made the upside down tower. It's important that we establish the correct usage.
Ugh.
All right. We continue to traverse through the tower,
Indeed.
going up and or down as necessary.
At the same time.
Help yourself. Help yourself. Help yourselves to some token placements if you feel so if you feel so inclined.
I've already done
And
this.
as you approach what seems to be one of the more lavish parts of Greg's lair, you can hear a little bit of of background noise echoing throughout the echoing throughout the tinny speakers. And he said, as you hear him just muttering a few things to few things to himself. All right, so they wanted to come here, and then that's when we carry the 7, and okay, I know where you guys are now.
Shit.
Oh, great.
Like I said, this is all this you folks have been fantastic test subjects. It has been nothing short of a pleasure watching you work, and I think it's only fair that I tried my best to meet you in person. You there should be a ballroom somewhere around here. I'm somewhere around here. Why don't you come say hi? I'll be waiting. Dexter, Jesus
Not ominous
Christ!
at all.
Just
All right. Onwards and downwards, or upwards, or whatever words we're going.
I think all
Forward.
of those apply. Yes.
not,
Just
not even
forward.
Leona. Not even Leona knows what's going on anymore.
I believe that's the normal state of affairs.
Indeed.
It's a. I'm just going to work on unfogging this for you
Reveal a
guys. Here we
shallow
are.
Hallway.
No, you aren't going first.
You especially aren't going first.
If anything, I should be going first.
I was gonna
Why
say,
I
I'm one of the.
lead.
I was gonna say I am one of the 2 melee party members.
But I was letting the rat go first because I thought he knew
For
where he
trap
was going.
purposes.
But also traps.
None of
yeah.
us know where we're going.
The rat goes first for trap purposes.
As you
Oh,
approach,
geez, thank you. I thought it was because I was stealthy.
I mean, you can see traps easiest. That's the reason.
as you approach this door, Sinbad, roll perception.
Oh, shit. Almost dropped my energy drink. Bad. Oh, not bad. Move it over here.
Be careful not to lose that beautiful tuft of hair on your head.
23. I will not
ki-
lose this again.
Your keen, ratty senses pick up on a wonderful bouquet of aromas emanating from behind this door. Fresh fruits, freshly picked vegetables, some fresh cuts of meat, and dare you say you catch an aroma of a few cheeses.
His ears will kind of like wiggle as his nose wiggles as well. It's just like there's like food, flowers, and a lot of sweet scents coming from behind the door. Do I hear anything coming from behind it?
No, you don't.
Well, sorry for the noises.
Is it actually a door or is it just not another archway?
It'd be a door.
It'd be an
Alright,
actual door. Ooh.
I will open it, I guess.
You found the pantry.
Oh. Well, here's the pantry. Where's the way forward from here?
Sorry. And then I'll just and then you know what? I'll just unfog this. And where there's a pantry, you can usually presume that there is a kitchen of sorts.
Yeah, I think this way opens the door. Leads to the kitchen.
Somebody has left out a absolutely wonderful spread for you across 2 very large, expansive tables. Before you is a wide array of fruits, vegetables, freshly cooked appetizers, and cheeses.
Eat none of it, of course.
Of course.
You're also now eating from the pantry.
Fox go sniff snoof. Dexter staring at me again.
Sad fox noises.
Cat, what do you want? I'm not doing anything. I know you just see me sitting here talking into a microphone with absolutely nobody else around me, and you probably think I'm nuts. Correct, but
But that's not why.
yes, behold, banquet.
out of here, or is there just food?
God damn it! I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. I keep for.
No, you're good.
I keep forgetting to unplug the doors.
Someone should up their render distance.
I've got it set to max as much as my computer would allow.
Mm. All right.
Another ornate door sits across the far end of this kitchen stroke dining hall. This one emblazoned upside down with a crest of Greg.
I think we found Greg's ballroom.
Speaking of which, we should
Alright.
mind to keep looking up. There was something about that. wasn't
Yeah.
there?
Melissa looks up. Yeah, no, sorry, not Melissa. Leona, wrong big kitty magical girl.
You remember from the last session that on the last room of the previous floor there were some very finely chopped sausages that tried to blorp onto you from the ceiling.
Right.
And just in
So maybe
case,
that's
look up everywhere.
Hideko, you look up, roll perception.
Always look up, and then you fall through the floor.
Hideko, somebody wrote gullible on the ceiling.
Yeah, well, I hope nobody steals my lungs.
Let's go this way.
Agreed.
And over the loudspeakers, you can hear Greg just absolutely losing his mind.
Motherfucker.
I am so naughty.
Naughty, naughty, naughty.
Uh, sorry.
More like nuts.
Sorry. Go ahead. You can carry on. I couldn't help myself.
Leona doesn't say anything, but like looks at Norvin and mimes her finger moving in a circle beside her head.
Why, yes, Leona, we know you're crazy. Oh, wait, was that what you were?
Leona gives Hinoko a very droll and unimpressed stare.
Unico Snickers.
Is there anything
Anyway, next
else?
room.
A bit. There is some extra dinerware on top of the ceiling of this this particular room, and it's rather nondescript apart from that. That room is there because the dice told me to put a room there.
It is a room.
And down here, right below a hanging side that says, "Hey, the ballroom is down this way. Sinbad, past this door, you see a very long, long, long hallway."
Long man.
Any
Of
trap in this hallway? That's a long, narrow hallway.
It is a very long hallway with not that many features. Your internal radio alarm bells are ringing full blast.
Do I notice any traps from here, or
Can I get a perception?
yes? Shit, if I can find it. That's a 2 on die. Oof.
Ooh, boy.
Well, you say, well, you say, well, you say that, Sinbad, but then you take a look around the hallway, and you know what? Everything seems fine.
I don't like this, but you know what?
It looks fine, but I don't like it.
Send the Phoenix in first.
Phoenix squawks at you. What is that going to trigger? It's just going to fly over everything.
I love it.
Hey.
Leona, I love you, but you're tempting fate.
I was gonna say,
Get back here.
Hinoko, remind me, what's the radius on a fireball?
A fireball, I believe that would be a
Uh,
radius of approximately Lick's
it,
fingers.
Oh.
20
Sin-
feet, sir?
Enough.
Alright.
Sinbad, can you roll acrobatics real fast?
Oh,
Leona makes sure to maintain at least a.
it's another 2.
That is another 2. What the hell's going on?
You tell me.
Leona makes sure.
Rigged game, rigged dice.
Put yourself here.
Right? Leona will be significantly further back.
As a enormous boulder plops down at the end of the hallway from the floor ceiling. And Leona and Sinbad, you guys are in the hallway. Can I get a reflex save from you two?
Oh boy. Trying to find it. Come on, something other than a 2. Well, that's a plus 10 to that. 23.
The the floor ceiling that you are standing on immediately tilts backward towards the room you just exited. Sinbad, you stay on your feet, and Leona, you fall onto your face. Not your back, your face. You don't know how you did that either.
Black slides backwards slightly.
And and also the massive bowling ball is coming for you now.
All right.
Move!
Scrambles like on all fours, like a cat on particularly slippery flooring to get out of the way.
Drawing tool.
Da,
Map.
da, da, da,
Da,
da.
da,
Da, da, da, da.
And I
da, da.
believe it is, and I believe this is what I want to. No, that's not the right tool. This one. Aha! Bam! And as the big stone ball collides with the entrance to the entrance to the doorway.
What
Well
was that
then.
about me being receptive for traps? Just looks like normal.
Leona will like peek her head around the corner, make sure the ball isn't gonna roll anymore.
It has been firmly wedged inside the door, or on the exit to the.
Uh,
You know what I'm trying to say.
So now what?
Um, well, I'm not a
Can we?
stone expert, so I don't know if I would be able to break this thing with any kind of.
Can we squeeze through like the corners?
Yeah, he has to have a way
Square,
to get past otherwise.
square hallway, circular rock.
It is perfect. It has pretty much wholly blocked off the hallway.
Okay.
No, that's annoying.
I could throw a bunch of acid at it, hope it melts away, but
There's gotta be a solution. Leona looks up.
Gullible.
God damn it.
But when, but you do, but you do, but up on, but on top of the ceiling, that is not that far ahead, that far up ahead of you. You observe a small table with a few sets of diningware and plates and spoons and cups and whatnot, all laid out above you. Leona, uh, actually, who here does have well, I guess, hmm. You know what? I'm gonna say knowledge and ability for this.
Nope, not me.
Nobility knowledge. I can do that.
Yep. Leona can as well.
Leona, that there is something irking you about this this particular table and the way the dining where the dining ware is lit up. Norvin, you actually made the DC on this, so I'm going to DM you something.
Leona's glaring
no.
at this upside down table. Can't quite figure out what's wrong with it, but she doesn't like it.
meanwhile, me as just a random military personnel, it's tableware. Yes.
You know, I don't know, something about it's annoying me.
Is it not noble enough for you? Not
Mm,
enough silverware?
Shut up, you.
What? Does it have to be gold plated?
Pay attention to the silverware.
Hmm? Leona squints and looks up at the silverware.
They've not done it right.
Huh. You're right.
What do you mean not done it right? Is it fork, a knife, a spoon? What else you need? This plate?
That spoon isn't supposed to be there. It's supposed to be there.
Is it?
There's an order you have to do it in, yeah.
Man, I'm glad I'm not a noble.
Sinbad just staring at it like, really?
You know what annoys me the most? Why people keep writing gullible on the floor.
Hee.
Anyways, do you think that's the key? The trick? Actually.
Is it? I don't know.
How tall is the ceiling?
Norvin could probably lift you up to reach it.
Alright. Give me a lift. I forgot, Leona has the unusually light trait from her Asimar heritage, so she is actually very easy to lift.
Up.
Would you like to try it, Sinbad?
He probably could.
And the question is the height.
Leona
myself.
is.
I'm about to say, I'd probably climb them like a ladder.
That's a whole different kind of situation.
All right. Leona. Leona and Norfin create a 1.5% mostly human ladder. Which Sinbad can then climb.
Just don't look up,
and-
Norvin.
And once this absolutely irksome dining place has been amended, you hear a click and a rumble of stone as the ceiling
knew
collapses.
it.
No,
I-
not
I
that.
know.
But Hinako, the wall you're probably leaning against does sort of erupt and slide back behind you.
Yeah, I probably was leaning against it as I was watching these two do their best, whatever they were doing. 'Cause I have
Make
no
a
idea.
reflex saver. Make a reflex saver fall on your ass.
Your call,
So
Red.
that would-
The problem is Hinako is rather dexterous. So I'd like to say she can stand on her feet.
Yeah.
Dex, yes. Reflex, questionable. Fortitude is my high stat.
You can roll it if you want to. Hinako, you stagger backwards through the open door and you find yourself in the broom closet.
Ugh. It's just me, or is it dusty in here? Oh, it's a broom closet.
Somebody cringes at the word dusty.
Nah, it's just the brooms.
You'll live.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I don't have any procedure. What's that spell called again?
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, nah.
Prescription.
Yes. I'm more of a make things burn and die kind of thing. Not so much cleaning things up.
Speaking of which, I forgot to
Yeah.
take my antibiotics.
No, no.
Oh no!
Anyway, yes, we're in the broom closet now. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything here in this broom closet.
It is a broom closet. There is nothing of note here. It's a broom closet.
Oh, there's a bucket. Why does it say Stanley?
This is a bucket. Dear God. Oh, wait. There's more. No.
This must
Hey,
this must be where the janitor is. And Sinbad, you too find yourself in the broom closet.
Alright. Leona will follow them into the broom closet then.
You just start sniffing around and whatever dust he finds, you'll sneeze at it. She will.
nasty.
The fox gives it a choof, and the and the guys, it's a broom closet.
I assume that's why Sinbad is already looking to leave.
Yes.
Yeah, Leonie's trying not to get too dusty herself, picking her way through.
Let me pick the right tool. Here we go. Sinbad, you exit the broom. Sinbad, you exit the broom closet, and you find yourself in a very large and expansive ballroom with a chandelier sticking straight up out of the ground.
Be right
As
back.
you oh,
Huh?
He apparently stepped away.
Oh no.
I'm back. Mom was yelling at me through the door for the last minute. I have no idea what she was saying.
it probably wasn't important.
Something about laundry.
Laundry? Who needs clean clothes anyway?
You arrive in the ballroom. A massive chandelier pokes up straight out of the ground, and you traverse the domed and concave ceiling floor that you find yourself on. And inside, you see a very familiar bloke dressed in wizard's robes,
Oh,
who is
great.
who is imme- who is immediately going to go and run towards the door up here.
Do we roll initiative or?
Uh, you get you guys may take one turn in whatever in whatever sequence you feel like. Greg is booking it.
Alrighty.
I have a little something, that I can actually probably use for this.
I believe I have a thing for this, yes.
I don't have something for this, so if someone else can stop him, I'll shoot him a bit.
Damage. Oh fuck! I need to deal sneak attack damage.
I actually have a spell. I actually have a spell for this. This spell has proven this. If he, I swear, this is the one useful spell I have right now. Just gonna ice the doorway shut.
What level are we again?
We are level 8.
8. 25 plus 5 feet per 2 levels is 5 times
That's
4.
more than enough to ice the doorway shut. Because he is adjacent to where the wall is being created, he may make a reflex save to negate
I-
the wall.
This range I might not be able to reach him.
I'm trying to remember the requirements for Pathfinder.
Come on, you stupid mouse, stop. I'm trying to drag here.
Leona, I regret to inform you, he spiked his roll.
Yeah, so that's how it goes, isn't it? All right. Well, I gave it my best attempt.
Would they be flat-footed at this current moment?
No, they're running.
Uh,
I might be able to reach him just barely. But I have to do so from where the rat is currently standing.
I was going to make him hampered, but that only applies if I get sneak attack. So, fuck can I do? Nope.
I forgot to put fucking door again. If this helps your computations at all.
Don't know how well that would help. Oh, fuck it, I'll let others go first because I'm not getting any bonuses anyway. So, oh fuck it, I'm casting Vanish. I'll make myself invisible.
The Sinbad goes poof.
Does this work?
Uh,
This should work, right?
yeah.
I can reach one further, and then I have just the room to stand in front of him. If that is possible. Which, if I do, I'm also going to be quite shocking for him. If nobody's opposed to that, that's what I would go with.
I'm just gonna try and shoot him once everyone else is gone. So
Okay.
that's
Okay.
my plan.
That makes sense.
I just imagine that she just runs that way, and then all of a sudden she steps on something, and you just hear. I don't know that. Hold on. Just imagine Hinoko running that way. She just steps on something, and all she hears is a.
And that would be going straight over there.
Hinako, you run out the doors towards your launch point. You hear the sound of bowling pins falling for some reason.
Did I bump into something? Well, anyway.
I was going with she stepped on my tail.
Hinako, you poof in front of Greg. He has a reflex save to make,
That
which he still
does.
passes.
No, you fuck. Well, anyway, you still take half.
I have that written down. Which brings us, lastly but not leastly, to Norvo.
You said we get a turn, so I would like
I
to
did.
not be messing with Sinbad there. There we go. This way, he is 50 feet away, so bang. That is 14 plus 9 is 23, minus 4 is touch AC 19.
Greg does not have 38 dexterity.
He takes 5. I really need full attacks.
Have you fixed your gun yet?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
It doesn't take like all that long to do. It's just a thing I can't really do mid-fight.
Fair enough.
Okay, so in roughly this order, he crashes through an ice wall into the waiting embrace of an electrified fox girl, and also also gets shot in the foot.
I also scrape his pinky toe. Yes.
Something along those lines, yes.
Which brings us to which brings us to what he's going to do. There is a minute fox girl in front of him, and he would rather she not bar his progress. Hinako, what is your CMD? Good, foxy madam.
What now?
Your
CMD.
combat maneuver defense, CMD. What is it?
Defense.
Oh my goodness.
19.
All right. Well, he rolled a 16 on the dice. Assuming.
Hinako, Hinako, he pretty much, what happens is he pretty much tears you out of the way like a defensive tackle in football, and he continues through this door and slams the door shut behind him before another tinny voice comes over the loudspeaker saying, "Now that was mean."
Which part?
All of it.
I just made a wall. I don't know how mean that can be. Didn't even like mess with your door frame. It's just ice. It'll melt.
Well, I was expecting you to come from the other ballroom and around the other way. And you know what? You know what? Never mind. I got to keep my surprise intact.
I'm holding this
All
door.
right.
Congratulations on your surprise.
Sinbad, stay right in front of the door down here, if you kindly. There is a thing that's going to happen.
Okay.
Did did you forget people? Norvo, my boy, I have an accomplice. Sinbad, roll perception.
Oh
He
boy.
just told you Norfolk?
Apparently, I don't know how to feel about this.
Well, we can assume
gave me
he
a
already
new
knows
photo.
about you anyway, so.
God fucking damn it!
Orphan, do you still have your measurement on the map? Because I'm still seeing your measurement.
No, it's not on my side.
I don't see it.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
great. Let's see. F5 was the reload, I believe. There goes all my character sheets. Have to open them again. Great.
The good news for you is that this isn't particularly hard to hear. You hear a hiss of steam and then a whir of machinery as you hear something start to move about mechanically from behind this door.
Shit.
Do you have anything you want to immediately do?
Get out from away from the door.
Damn you, mouse! Stop being annoying. Trying to
Okay,
drag
first
the
off, that's racist.
multi-clear.
Oh,
I'm-
I thought you were talking about Sinbad.
No, I
Oh.
think he's talking about his mouse.
My computer mouse is being annoying. It is having troubles dragging things. It double clicks instead. Even though I'm holding it pressed.
Sinbad, you got it. Sinbad, you got out of the way. Leona, you see Sinbad run out of the way
I'm
right before the wooden door in front of you shreds open with a absolute barrage of bullets. Roll
Ah.
reflex.
All right, roll reflex to dive to the side. Sure.
One second.
All right. That's a 15.
Right, got everything working again.
The good news for you is that the doorway is a little small, and the person firing this gun is obviously firing through a door through which he can't through which he can't see. So you evade just about all the bullets right in the nick of time.
Right, because I'm not directly in front of it. All right, makes sense. All right, hops to the side. Yay!
That was one of the Order of St. Aristill's famed Rex steam-powered miniguns. You hear some you hear some stomping and shuddering over the from behind the door. Those beauties are handed out to none other than the Order's best, brightest, and strongest. And I decided to take the Order's best, brightest, and strongest and apply a few upgrades of my own. And you see the
Oh god.
and you see whatever remains of the door just explode as the back of the gun is slammed against it.
Oh god, we have a fucking steampunk cyborg servitor paladin.
Dragonborn.
Amazing.
I had to try. I tried. I know.
That's good.
I had to do something.
No. It's like, okay, it's a steampunk cyborg paladin with a minigun, and he's a dragonborn. Just on top of it. Amazing. All right. Do we roll initiative now, or do we just die because he's fucking got a Kalashnikov?
Yeah, this seems like a this seems like a decent time to roll initiative.
Alrighty.
Hey, 21.
Also
50.
21.
You're stupid.
I think yours is higher. Oh no, I have a plus 10.
Yay, I'm slow.
Oh yeah, Sinbad already rolled. Cool. And he's got a 17. Lovely. Let's sort it like this. Norvin. That is a. Well, you actually, I don't think you know what that is. You've only ever seen a dragon in instruction manuals from way back in the day, and one about 10 minutes ago, actually.
A problem?
Actually, did Norva see that one? He was only told about it by the rat. I believe. Anyhow.
A problem?
A
That
very,
is a
a very,
problem?
a very large scale, a very large and very scaled, angry lizardy thing. And he's
Fuck it.
armed.
He's going along with whatever the hell's going on here. I'll chance the smite evil as a swift action and shoot him a lot. Charisma bonus to attack, paladin level to damage. So that, and assuming he is evil.
Actually, this guy's completely good. What?
I would say at this stage he is.
Potential crit. That is a I have plus 16. That's 20, 23, and 20 as if the 20 is a crit.
What are you hitting again? Sorry, that was a lot of numbers you said.
I have a plus 16 to the first two and a plus 11 to the potential crit. So 20 and then 23 for the first one.
That would definitely hit then.
Great.
So there's about to be a lot of damage here.
That was a crit then. Guns have a ×4 crit multiplier. So I'm doing 8 plus... Yeah, plus 72. Take 101. Also, I'll step in front of Leona for cover purposes.
Appreciated.
Okay, I wasn't
One
quite ready
only.
for.
Or a
Yeah,
Or a
yeah,
gun crit.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Precision is more useful than rapid fire.
Guys, I think I undertuned my fight again.
I
Jesus
blame
Christ.
Wild.
So uncivilized.
I blame
Ratto.
Wild.
Ratto.
Is there a way it looks like I can like disarm him, or you know what, that might be a bad idea because I'm not built for disarming.
The gun probably weighs more than you do.
Right. Well, I'm still invisible. The Vanish lasts 5 turns or 5 rounds. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just reading something.
I don't know what you're looking at me for, Dexter. It's not my fault he ratioed my boss.
Okay, so it almost works as normal invisibility. Simba's going to probably move right there and just. Would I fucking. I don't know Pathfinder rulings with sneak attack.
You have sneak attack on the
You're
first attack you do because you are invisible, but then you're visible, and so you have sneak attack anyway because he hasn't gone, unless the first round was the thing where Leona needs
You
to make a
went for-
reflex save, then you don't.
So, because you're invisible, you will get sneak attack on the first attack,
Okay.
unless he has like C invisibility.
He might
The
also
second
have the
attack-
invisibility. Yeah, dragons
Yeah.
can have that, I think.
Mhm.
All right. Is there any
Dragons, maybe.
bonus?
Dragonborn usually don't, but
The bonus you get is you're targeting his flat-footed AC because you're invisible and he can't really dodge you.
Alrighty. Yep. Uh, 31 and a 19.
Firing a gun, it'd be against his flat-footed touch, so those would both hit.
I need to make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. So, and then I need to roll. How much do I need to roll again? Where's my sneak attack? Sneak attack 46? Oh. So I need to roll 8d6. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. That is 46 points of damage.
That it is. And
continue.
and now I and now and now and now I need to think about what's going on now regarding him, because
Sinbad is no longer invisible.
because you done ratioed my fight.
I mean, he's got a gun. Maybe he'll get a crit.
Oh shit.
You know what? Here's what's gonna happen. The first thing he's going to do is he's gonna fire a few shots at Norman.
Have at me.
Hit me.
Have at me. My touch AC is 14.
Touch AC is 14, you say? Well, unfortunately for you, he has more than an 11 to hit.
Yeah. Not unexpected.
Which means he's going to be doing this much. And then the last thing he's going to do is he's going to glance up at the floor ceiling decorations, click his tongue, and spew a gout of fire onto the ceiling. At the very flammable decorations above you.
Oh shit.
And then he's going to take his top hat and flick it up and down over his head as he ducks back into this room. Leona, there is a very wide open door here, a shut door here that Hinako, I imagine, is still doing the short round lean from Indiana Jones on. And also there is a very swiftly burning and expanding fire above you.
How big is this fire? Like square wise?
Okay.
Like, does the what is on fire fit within a 5-foot square? I need to know I actually have a spell for this.
You know what? I'm going to say no.
Alright. Fair enough. That's entirely fair. Alright, so that spell isn't big enough. And that spell basically useless, so I'm going to cast Prayer. Give everyone a bonus. And then scooch over to here, kind of like be beside the doorway, ready to go in. And that ends my turn. Everyone, you have a +1 to hit, damage, skills, saves, and I don't think he was in range of the burst at a line of sight, so they don't take the penalty. But hey, bonus is bonus.
Hinako.
So this door's like locked or what?
It is a wooden door, very secure, very securely locked. You can try breaking through it. You can try picking the lock. You can try knocking and asking Greg politely if he's still over there.
I could use my adamantine blade to just cut through it.
That's
It
a thought
doesn't
too.
just it won't just cut through. You'll have to hack a little bit. It's a door, but
I'm tempted to make this. I'm tempted to make this door just fall in on itself specifically to screw with you.
fair enough. Depends on how well the door's made.
Let's just cut the door.
Here's Foxy.
Oh,
Something tells me we don't want to go that way. Mostly the noise, and then there's a fire spraying now. So, you guys going this way or?
You don't see anybody, at least not from the angle that you can that they can see from the little hole you can poke your head through.
Now, just to make sure. Foxy's gonna follow me, and Birdie has a 80 fly speed, so that one's gonna come all the way around here. That's one of them.
Who doth practice the marching drums in the background there?
someone's microphone is picking up something weird.
My PC be loading a bunch of wank.
It's Wisp.
Lol.
It wisp.
And my microphone is right on top of my PC, and my PC be loading shit. So,
Yeah, that's probably it.
I'm not sure what it's loading, but it's loading. Anyhow, yes, Hinako doesn't know what just happened, what the fuck just happened, but stuff started going on fire now, so might as well go this way. Right, guys?
Right, guys?
Sure.
Now, before anyone starts skedaddling or running anywhere, do not forget that the I forget have I been calling the thing you've been standing on the ceiling floor or the floor ceiling?
The thing we are
Yes.
standing on, and the thing we are not standing on.
It is curved, marbled, well painted, and just in general very slippery and uneven. If you're going to double move, I need a reflex save.
Oh, great. Well, I'm probably not going to have the action economy.
It is not high DC.
Well, it's not my turn next, so.
I'll double move, sure. Boop.
No, you're fine. You find yourself in a second ancillary ballroom.
The special second ballroom.
The backup ballroom. In case the first one burns down for something.
a completely unforeseeable event, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Does the I'm sorry. Does the order not have a backup ballroom? Good grief. Sinbad, your turn.
Sinbad will look at Leona.
The Foxy Fox has made a hole, and you have seen Norvin run through it.
Well, Sinbad will look at Leona.
I'll be right back.
Go. Join them quickly, and he's gonna grab something and toss. I need to remember his name again. Okay, I have 3 of those. Good. A pepper pellet grenade at this door, right here. Filling a 5-foot square with opaque smoke for 1 round. Really?
I will draw
Really?
that in. Really, what?
Why do they only last 1 round?
I'll doodle it. I got it.
Yeah, he'll throw it there. At least it's some kind of cover. And can I move after that?
Sure you can. There we are.
I do believe that is all for me.
Leona, roll perception.
Alrighty, I will attempt this. Leona is the first and only character I have ever dumped perception on.
It is your turn.
Alright, Leona is going to attempt that double move. So I assume she moves 30 feet and then has to make the save.
Yes, and then you can move, your next 30. Like I said,
Alright.
low DC.
Alright. And then
Back.
alright.
You're fine.
Alright. She is, I would say she's there, but she can't be. The bird is in the air, so she'll be directly underneath the bird.
Directly under the bird.
Alright.
Bird
Hinako, Operation Bonk the Door was extremely successful.
Guess I'll head into the room and what the fuck just happened? That's not. Damn you, mouse!
Damn you, mouse.
That's not what I wanted you to do. I'm moving over there and perceiving what's in this room. Holding my guard up in case anything starts. Oh shit, I'm blind.
You still see this. Someone left a dirk behind.
Oh, fancy.
Oh shit.
And for simplicity, I'm going to have him act on the other gunner's initiative. Norvin.
Hold up, I still have Birdie and.
Sorry. Carry on.
Birdie gonna fly on over. See the Dirk. Is the Dirk awake or?
He's awake. He knows you're there.
Okay, he knows. So, you know what? Birdie gonna fly on over there-ish. Might as well start first. Meanwhile, Foxy gonna jaunt on over here. That is low rolling the attack. I'm you so safe.
Unfortunately, a 12 is not going to really cut it.
Fair enough. Does Noko still have action, or did it save
I
that
think you just.
action?
I think I think all you did was just move, and there wasn't really anything to perceive really outside the outside of that thing.
Well, then I guess as well throw in a. Actually, you know what? I might as well just do another one of these. Close the distance. Right on over there. Zap! Dirk not really reflexive.
The Durg was not ready for that. He just saw a small black foxo girl peek around the corner. He went, oh boy, friends. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, where did Foxo girl and why do I have third-degree electric burns?
I was going to say, did the dragon seem aggressive towards us?
Now it is.
Yeah, now it is. If it wasn't already.
Right.
There's something around the corner. I'll move for range purposes and cast Weapon of Awe for mostly +2 damage for on my attacks.
Hinako kind of went on the assumption that probably not safe.
One other thing I forgot to do. There is an extra door on the side here.
Okay.
Oh boy. I might have been able to avoid the dragon.
What weapon of awe, you say?
Weapon of Awe. I can click it.
Yes,
I
please
said
do.
I can
No.
click it. It's not letting me click it, so I can't click it. Is it because I... No. I'll take a screenshot of it. That's what I'll do. Because it's not letting me click it for some reason. Into the actual server we're in. There you go. Touch range, standard action. I get a +2 sacred bonus on damage rolls. Also some other junk that probably won't turn up.
Aha.
Mostly +2 damage per shot.
That is the important one. Been sad.
Oh, there it goes.
Now there's going to be a spam of Weapon of Awe because you clicked it multiple times.
I cast Weapon of Awe on my Weapon of Awe.
Aww.
That's my movement right there. Do I want to double move? Probably. Yeah. Get right here, double move to right there, so I can have at least a view of everything, just in case.
I have a question. Is your reflex at least 13?
My reflex? It's an 11.
Can I have you make a reflex save then?
Oh shit. 23 or 25.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. That's it from me.
The bad guys. First things first. This door flies open. Bam.
Yep, I figured he was coming from
Oh,
there.
hi!
There it
Norman. Click clack.
Shit.
Does that thing know your name?
Apparently.
Probably works for his order.
Uh,
Does
I'm
he
not
have
sure.
some massive penalty?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the 4 is going to. No, what the hell am I talking about? What's your touch AC?
14.
Okay, I didn't know what I was. I don't know what I was scared about then.
I am very much a glass cannon.
The minigun spins up and gives your rear a deep tissue massage.
Ow.
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 Ooh, almost.
Okay.
burnt.
I'm okay with this actually. This is fine.
And then the Durga is going to see Foxo. It didn't like what Foxo did. And it's got it has a list of attacks. So let's start with the bite.
Oh. Oh no. You're next to a dragon. It gets to full attack you.
That's
22.
Damn. AC 17.
Then the claws. And the flappers.
the one missed.
So that is a. Give me a second. And then this is 2Ds. That many for a variety of pokes and bonks and stabs.
Oof.
Ouch. To the bird or to me? Because bird's also there. Just saying.
Oh, the bird didn't do anything. That's for you.
Fair enough.
Loner.
Leona. I think it might be time to use that spell.
Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh.
There we go.
Might be time to-
The world was moving.
I know. I'm sorry.
All right.
Minor earthquake.
I was trying to get rid of the smoke cloud and it wouldn't let me pick it.
Leona is going to run over here, hit the deck, and cast a spell that I swapped out for last level up. I really haven't used yet. Let's put it to work. I cast Obscuring Mist.
Well, that fucks me over.
Wait
Don't
a minute.
worry. I have a plan.
Is it to get rid of the mist so I can do things?
Oh wait, no, I did this in the wrong order. Okay. No, oh, that's touch, bugger. All right, well, I'm here. I can get to you.
Leona.
Yeah.
I am a paladin. I can heal myself and still full attack.
Okay. Fine, I won't do it. I won't do my fancy thing.
I don't
I'll just-
currently need to be saved.
The Dragonborn is just watching Leona just like clack her way past him with a very baffled look on his face, with Leona going, fine, I guess you don't need saving.
Yeah,
Please, I wouldn't say no to healing, but like it's not a requirement. I absolutely will say, no, please don't cover the entire area in mist. That is the worst thing you could possibly do.
Well done.
Glance at the Dragonborn. Argle
He'll-
or Argle.
He'll just breath weapon me or something if you block sight.
Hydraulic
Leona,
push.
yeah, I'm going.
That
I'm
is
going to try.
that is one.
So Leona uses water gun.
Yeah, pretty much. This is why I was asking about how big is the fire. Leona went with the spirit of water today, which is why she's been using ice spells.
Yeah.
But she also can just use water gun. So I make a CM caster level D20 plus 8 6. So this versus is combat maneuver defense. Does that beat it?
It does.
Okay, but how much?
Five.
Okay, so he is pushed back 10 feet.
This Dragonborn, I'm getting just a little tired of him doing the hokey cokey where he keeps poking his head out of a door immediately just to go back in.
I was going to say my intention was more to push him that way.
I think you have to push him this way, yeah.
Yeah, too. So to try and
Fine.
keep him from
It's
doing
just
the hokey
directly
pokey.
away.
Yeah. Fine, just shoot him or something.
For the love of Saint Aristil, do not put me in a giant ball of smoke.
Fine, I'll cast a spell before I do the smoke. Never mind, just whatever. Leona, ends her turn.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the backup ballroom,
Ouch. That hurts, Dirk. Let me give you a
snort.
taste of my version.
Tink.
Did none of that hit? That's annoying.
But if all you need to do is hit his touch AC in order for the zip zaps to happen, then the zip zaps do happen.
Doesn't work for my sword.
So what you looking for there, Wisp?
Just looking at how the using spells through weapons work.
You have to hit with the attack.
Like all
If
the way,
it's the
like all,
one where you're
all the way through the AC. I thought it was just the touch.
if it's the one where she's trying to stab the dragon with the sword and it hits with the shocking grasp as well,
And this
you
one,
need
I
to
believe.
hit with the sword. Yeah. Melee attack with the weapon, and it just also does the shocking grasp.
Well, that's a
Unfortunately, unfortunately, AC 15 does not work.
Don't forget the +1 you get from prayer.
I'll
Unfortunately,
reincorporate it.
AC 16 also doesn't work.
Prayer's already incorporated.
Okay.
Jeez, things taking off right next to me.
There is a burb and there is a foxo.
Ah, yes, burp. Burp does burp things. That should.
That's a little better. So the sword goes tink, but the burb goes rar and starts slashing away at the Durg.
I don't think the burp has any multi attack, does it?
Don't believe so.
Its stat block is still rather bare bone if yeah. Speak. Speak, Wisp. Speak. It still feels rather bare bone. Might be missing something, but I don't think it has anything else right now. Anyway. Foxo. Foxo. She's Dirkman. Takes a few steps back and pukes a thing at it. Oh, that's
Yes, madam, that is a 7.
Sad fox noises.
The fox went yop. Slinger, you okay, buddy?
Yeah, cough's fucking. My throat's dry and scratchy all of a sudden.
Yeesh. Anything else up your sleeve at present, Hinako, or?
Unless Burb has more attacks that I'm not aware of. I don't think so.
Don't believe it does. Norvin.
Step 1, swift action, lay hands upon myself for less than I'd like, but it does put me back up to half. Step 2, shoot the guy a lot. Is he the same guy? Because if he is, Smite Evil still applies. Maybe there are 2 of them, I don't know.
Fortunately for you, there is one of them.
Great. I have even more bonuses. God fucking damn it. That is a 24, an automatic miss, and it's -4, so still over 30.
You have two hits and one very loud click.
And one more broken gun.
Oof.
He can take 34. That's the problem with not having money. I can't have the enchantment. That means ones don't give me penalties to hit anymore. I'd still miss on a 1, but
Okay.
You still do shoot him a lot, and you see him absolutely growl and hiss as the bullets fly into him, penetrating through that thick hide of his and the ballistic quality armor. Is there anything else you'd like to do now that you're done banging?
that was a swift action and a full round action, so I can't.
Been sad.
I mean, reload, but
I can't really get flanking with not flanking, sneak attack while he's over there like that. So Sinbad's gonna pull out his rapier, run over here, and stab the dragon.
You have You're flanking, so you get a small bonus to this attack and some sneak attack if it works.
Come on. 24, 19.
The 24 works.
19 doesn't?
You only get the one
It's a
attack because
dirt.
you moved more.
Oh,
I
I
was gonna say,
moved. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Also that.
Give me a second. Ian's knocking on my door. What? Yeah, now you return it to me. Shush, prick.
they're brothers.
All right, that's 22 points of damage.
Also, debilitating injury.
Level. These penalties do not stack. Creature. I think I've never really used these. I thought they only. Oh, huh. Bewildered. Rogue. Ooh, that's nice. I'm
It is
gonna.
nice.
Ooh, I'm gonna give him the bewildered stat. So hold
Which
on.
does.
Give me a second.
These are
Target becomes bewildered, taking a -2 penalty to AC. The target takes an additional -2 penalty to AC against all attacks made by the rogue.
Hummus.
discombobulate.
So essentially, let's see. The next round, he has his AC penalty is -4 when I attack him next. Penalties do not stack with themselves, but additional attacks that deal sneak attack damage extend the duration by 1 round. Ah, gotcha. Okay, so I can essentially just keep his AC low for me.
Yes,
Nice.
it's quite. Yes, it is quite useful, isn't it?
But yeah, that's a 22 for damage.
It has been marked.
And I guess that's turn.
Durg. He's returning fire. This is going to be right back in Norvin. And I'm pretty sure your touch AC is not 18.
It is not. No.
Don't think so. That many from the minigun.
That's fine. I didn't need to use the heal. I could have done more damage. Damn.
And then, Norvin, you remember this this lovely prick from back in your from back in your from back in your training days. I'm sorry, I have never done this before. I do not know how you make a thing stay around.
Make a what stay around?
An AOE.
You go
Shift.
to the measure and then under fade delay, linger.
No, just shift and drag. And like
Okay, fair
Oh
enough.
shit! If you just hold shift, it sticks around. That's cool.
yeah, but if you do it
You
again,
can
it will
also do that, sure.
He detaches a small canister from his utility belt, and it goes puff.
Smoke, fire.
That is a very classical Saint Airsil quality smoke grenade. Trademark.
Okay. I have no response to this.
And he is going to see if he can't make a little bit of value out of this. Where this time? Ah, yes, Drug. Not fond of the ratty.
Huh?
Munch.
Ow.
And then
Well, my AC's
and then-
21.
and then swipe that 7 misses. That 20 on the other hand
Ow.
does not confirm.
Yay.
And then bonk bonk with the wings. AC 21, you said?
Yep.
I don't believe. Okay. He actually got dice pretty hard. It's just the chompers.
I love the image of Sinbad
That's the
squirming
only
in
thing that hits me.
That is the only thing that hits you. The dragon got diced.
Yay.
You did get
Oh, no,
that
wait.
20, right?
Oh, yes. Good point. Thank you, Hinako.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, but
Oh my god.
it's a pretty obvious green number. I think you
I know.
noticed immediately.
I know. I would have gone there eventually. So 18. So it's 18 damage in total. 9 swipes and 9 crunches.
Ah. Not how I imagined my first encounter with a dragon would go.
You got dragon slobber all over you.
Ah!
Imagine the first encounter with a dragon.
Well, now we're in the same boat, Sinbad. I also got dragon slobber.
All right. All right. Leona's turn.
Yes. Lunar Meduber.
All right. Leona looks over to Norvin, and through the mist, she looks incredibly smug right now.
Okay.
She casts Ashen Path. She's gonna on you, on you.
Okay.
And this is why preparing that spell, having that spell is a good idea, Norvin. And just she's gonna scamper over here around the corner because she doesn't want to get shot.
Hey.
Ah, Leona, welcome to the dragon party. It's rather dragging on.
We are in a fight for our lives.
Yes. Anyhow, about that party. Let's just try again, shall we?
Oh shoot, I can cast it on multiple creatures. Then I would like to cast it on Norvin, myself, and the Sinbad. Yeah, because I can reach them all with my movement. Touch, touch, touch. Sinbad, you feel Leona tap you on the back.
I dislike this, but whatever.
If you want to say no, that's fine.
What's happening with Sinbad?
Basket.
So the 14 is a miss because course it is. But that 23, on the other hand, especially with Sinbad's debuff, that does actually bonk the dragon.
Yeah, well. Have I noticed, by the way, if lightning or fire does more or less?
You haven't noticed an observable difference in effect one way or the other.
Great. Oh well. Shocking it is.
The fox girl pokes the dragon and electrocutes him for what I believe is a second time today, and he is not in particularly good shape.
And of course, Bert takes opportunity to join in on the fun as much as it can.
The bird, the bird tried admirably, but he rolled a 9.
Yeah. And the Foxer, well, it's still coughing on the last attempt to spit, so can't really do much except for scamper off somewhere in a direction. I don't know what the hell just happened there, but
Fox went yop.
it could try biting things, but it's not good at it, so it's not going to try. Quite frankly.
It tried.
Next.
Marvin.
How bad does this guy look? I want to know if I want.
Go ahead.
I need to know if I want to use a little bit of extra damage or if I might need the heals.
I would say he's bloodied.
I'm gonna go for the heals. I don't think that if he's not very badly hurt. I shoot him a lot. Potential crit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because I am at -4 to hit, so that is 24, 22, and the potential crit is 18.
Yeah, that's his touch AC with naturals and
Oh,
everything.
Cool. So I did that plus that, take 110, and I'll disappear into the smoke a bit. 5-foot step.
I was just about to say, here comes another triple digit.
Has a lot of health, so. The crit
Sinbad, your
helped.
turn.
Holy shit. I just looked over to roll 20 after looking away.
Yeah, Sinbad, your turn.
Is it even still alive?
You're not aware since you're around the corner.
there is still a dragon next to you.
There's a fucking cannon going off in the background. Rapia. I guess I get my 2 attacks now.
Hey, that's my word. That's my word.
What?
Rapier.
Rapier. I said rapier.
Oh, I see.
Hit it.
Copy my homework. Just change the
Are you fucking kidding me? Well, it has
No,
a -4 penalty.
No, they're not. No, it's not fucking kidding you. But you do have but it does have a -4 penalty to AC, and I'm not sure you included a flanking bonus in there. But even if you didn't, congratulations, you got it.
Okay, well, I get 1 sneak attack off on this. That is 25 points of damage.
Sinbad finished the dragon fight with a flare, if you kindly.
Oh, yay! Shit. Sinbad will just kind of like get on, as it's, I imagine, thrashing about. He's just going to try and jump on top of its back and just impale it down into its neck, trying to like force it down.
I don't think you have enough weight to force it down, but
Well,
he's driving a length of steel into its face.
And the dragon's not holding up its own weight anymore. It's dead.
Exactly.
fair enough.
Shit.
Well, that was a fight of the ages, I guess.
That'll be turn.
Norvin, as you look through the smoke cloud, you see the Dragonborn. He is sat down against the corner, slumped against the wall, about a pint of blood spattered behind him. After an absolutely stupid display of marksmanship on your end. And over the tin speakers, you guys hear Greg go. How's the fight, my lord? My lord? Oh, this is that's not good.
My lord, hold on. Isn't that guy the High Paladin?
Not a high.
He wasn't a dragonborn.
He was. I must be thinking of something. Ugh. Sinbad will switch back over to the Golden Laurel and just creak this door open.
Perception as you do.
Actually, probably check for traps first. Oh, 22.
You creak the door open, and as you do, you hear the footsteps of somebody bolting off.
Damn it!
As you open the door to reveal a room that I didn't use, but you will be not surprised to hear that Greg has a backup ballroom.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh my god!
A third ballroom has hit the dungeon.
Do you know what's funny? There's actually a backup ballroom, but you guys didn't explore it.
No, four sounds like the Chinese word for death. So I hear.
I'm sure that's why there
Japanese.
are 4 ballrooms here.
That's Japanese, you muppet.
Can I start giving chase?
Chinese too.
I don't know enough about Chinese to correct that, but Japanese is certain.
Trent, it's definitely Japanese.
I always heard it was Chinese. Considering the languages have a decent bit linguistically in common, I believe it.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Well, the Chinese word for death is swang.
Huh. What's the Chinese word for 4?
See?
Irrelevant.
Anyway,
Anyone have any healing? I've kind of got these dragon bite marks in my skin right now.
walks over to Hinonoko. And how mutilated does she look? How many anime scratched lines and how torn up do her clothes look?
It's nothing's falling out yet, so I'm not into the bleeding stages.
Okay, I'm
Just
gonna
might be a
I'm
bloody
gonna
nose,
give-
but
Okay, we'll go for 2 cure light wounds. Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
of course,
19 hit points of healing for you.
plus an extra
You need more?
4. 19 plus 4.
Why that plus 4?
Guess that doesn't work. Why the plus 4? Because because of this one. And no, I'm fine right now. Save up any more healing for later.
Okay. Narvin, do you need any, or are you good?
I could use some, but it's not urgent.
Sinbad, are you where'd he go?
He's open on his door here.
Sin,
Oh.
Do any of the doors
Sin-
look like they got swung open?
this one looks like it was barreled through in a hurry. And on the inside, you find one of the most, and I sincerely apologize for this, but you need to understand I'm only using freehand tools. You see the
You're good.
most psychedelic spell circle I have ever brought into creation.
Oh, ooh.
Oh Jesus!
I
That
tried.
is one of the
No, I
spells
was talking
the
about-
whole time.
I was talking about gold going domo arigato.
Psychedelics got to gold real quick.
When you do so much LSD, you become fluent in all the languages.
Hmm.
I suppose it would be knowledge arcana to really decipher what happened here.
You have knowledge into
Nope.
magical things there,
Nope.
buddy?
I got dungeon
I think
gear
any of
now.
us can.
Let me take a look at this thing then. Yikes.
Well, Hinako, you aren't sure why someone would be doing target practice on the floor, but
I think there's too much gullible going on here. Is this just me, or have I been seeing gullible more than there are actually written on this place?
there's no gullible in here.
Well, I feel gullible right about now. What
Well, I
happened?
can't discern if that's a magical portal. Can I?
You can not. It's not a well, it's not a portal.
Would my fox be able to do knowledge arcane? Or my bird,
The
for that
fox,
matter?
the fox can in fact attempt it.
You can do it, Yosu. Sniff, snoof.
Come on. Fucking piece of mouse.
Is there any way where I can possibly track this guy? Because I don't
Stop
want
clicking
this
and
guy to-
start dragging, will ya? Well, it ain't much, I guess.
The
I
fox
don't think-
somehow knows more.
Slay.
This is a runic spell. This is a runic spell casting circle master. It's not on the ground for archery practice or something. As for exactly what it does, fox shrug.
Wait, shouldn't the plus be equal to my... How does that work again? The amount of points I have to it, or... What? Yeah, well, whatever. Sure. Magic, apparently.
Yes, magic
I
happened.
kind of figured it was magic, but well, we don't
Probably
know what it
time
does.
magic with this guy specifically.
It's really dangerous to go guessing at what something is. Okay, especially when it concerns magic. So let's not try to mess with it too much, unless we want to, like, I don't know, quantum explode, or what the hell is quantum anyway?
Tell us more about these quantums.
Can I roll something to possibly track where Greg could have ran off to?
That would be survival.
I'm asking the DM.
You know what? Survival's not a bad idea, but you're gonna have to roll something else fierce to really figure this out.
Gotcha, with my +0.
Come on, roll on that 20. Nope.
Sinbad, you know where he went. He went poof.
All right, I have a question. Was Greg wearing or carrying anything distinctive?
You did see him where. Well, you did visit him earlier, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
He was wearing roughly the same outfit, so if you wanted to try giving a description of that to the authorities, you probably could.
That's an excellent idea.
Why dost
I knew
thou
where that
inquire?
was.
That was gold.
Goodbye, gold.
Hi, Gold.
That's an excellent idea. Boof.
Da 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 da.
Welcome back.
Not sure what happened there. That is an excellent idea, Red, but First off, I am going to attempt to determine if he is within.
Locate object range, you could say.
Yep, locate object range. 720 feet. Or if, I don't know, his bedroom, where he keeps his spare clothes is.
One second, I'm reading this.
Silence upon this team speak.
I was gonna say, like, I assume Red needs a moment to work out just where he would have gone, how, etc., etc.
You really like doing this to me, don't you?
It is the only time I can feel useful.
Hey, you healed me practically back to full, so
I was about to say. You know what? You know what? You have found his spare bedroom.
All right. All
why
right,
does
and then I
Greg
got.
sound like the person that would have wear a piece of clothing once and then throw it into the trash can, or at least
Okay, so
into
that.
a clothing drawer and never wear it again?
Hey, I have clothes I wear more than once.
One of
Well,
the
once I
floors of
wasn't
this
talking
tower
about
is just
you. I was talking
filled
about
with.
Greg. Sorry, say again, Orvin.
One of the floors of the tower is just gonna be filled with the exact thing she's looking for.
Just like he has multiple sets of the same outfit. I mean, so does Leona probably. He's got like.
Oh, if he's not in that
5
room,
or-
let's check this room.
All right. Well, he's since following that will only lead us to his spare bedroom. I think it's safe to say that Greg has left the building. I think.
I don't know why that gave me the giggles.
It was an Elvis reference.
Exit stage left, pursued by bullets.
Mm. Well, I suppose we had best give that description to the paladin, and we looks over at the dead dragon and the dead gunner. We might want to mention that to them too.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we clear out more of the tower at least? There was one more dragon in the previous level we haven't dealt with yet.
All right, fair enough. And this time, don't zap it with lightning first.
What, you're gonna assume it might be friendly?
It might be if you don't zap it with lightning first. Or at the very least, it might be. It might not be interested in killing us immediately.
Ah, yes. Welcome to this evil lair of evilness, where this friendly dragon will keep you company.
I don't get an evil lair of evilness vibe from this place. I get a mad scientist vibe.
You know what? Fair enough.
Sorry, man.
What do mad scientists do? They make things incredibly stupid.
Anyways, Sinbad, how's that door?
I don't know. It won't open.
Flop.
Won't open? Here, I can help. George's already done one door in. Speaking of doors, what's his door?
This seems to be a very nice avenue for servants and possibly runaway mages to traverse between the ballroom and the backup ballroom and the backup ballroom.
Hmm. I don't even want to even test what that magic circle even does. Gonna look around, see if there's anything hidden.
Uh, give me a perception, Mr. Sinbad.
Alrighty.
Look up, down, and left and right, and in between, and everything.
20.
Guess I'll
Heaven forbid I roll over a 10 tonight.
21.
Tucked away next to one of the bookshelves and other various ballrooming supplies, you see a metal safe with a mechanical keypad on it. And Hinako, tucked away next to the bookshelf is a small note.
Ooh, I like notes. Notes always tell me secrets. Or stupid
My dear
jokes.
My dear lovely Lord Hamilton, not that you'll probably be needing this and needing your cut anytime in the anytime in the near future, but should you feel a need to procure your funds, feel free to extract it from the safe inside of inside of the servants' quarters. Do the combination's easy to remember. It's just the floor your office is located on. P.S. Come see me in the back labs at some point. There is something I want to observe. Take care, Greg.
Huh. There's a safe.
Leona is
or
going.
Sinbad, you seen a safe?
Yeah, there's a save in here.
Oh, great. Fastest open door here.
Yeah. Ow,
Leona
hello.
is going to examine the dead dragon man. Like, while this is going on, like, is there anything to identify who he was or whatever? Are dragon people common among the paladins?
Leona, you have never seen a dragonborn before in your entire life.
Okay. Right.
If I've seen this guy, I probably would know without like specifically examining him. Dragonborn seems like a distinctive enough thing.
Hey, Norman,
Yes.
what was the floor of Mr. Hamilton office again?
I did not keep this as a note, so I don't know out of character. But also out of character, go in sequential order, and there's like, it'll take like a few minutes.
Or a trap might trigger and we will all die or something. I don't know. I
Don't
don't trust this
do the
guy.
brute. Don't do the Bruce. Don't brute force it, Wild. At least pretend you're interacting with the puzzle.
You would not put a trap on having the wrong combination, because if you were off by one on accident, you just sort of die.
Maybe not wrong combination, but maybe if you tried multiple times. I don't
This
know
is
how
very much a
crazy
thing
people
that,
think.
I guess, this is still very much a thing that Norman would remember, even though I did not take notes of the
The clock tower of St.
minutia.
Urstel is 100 stories tall, and Lord Hamilton's office is at the top.
Or 100 then. I was about to say, should I go find the videos where it said where it is?
You know what? Fair enough.
We have this information. I
Unicode
don't
probably
know how
doesn't.
100.
'cause
I do not know how 100 is a combination unless it's just buttons. What
I
sort of
will.
lock is this?
Does that note have like a passcode on it, or
It did say the code was just the floor number for his office.
It would be
Ah.
400.
I guess that's what I put in 400.
And there is a satisfying ka-chunk as the door to the safe gently swings open with a swing, and Sinbad, you witness a very large number of unattended coins now without an owner.
Ooh.
I'm not sure how legit this is, but we either take it for ourselves or we bring it to what's her name again, Marvin? I'm sorry, I'm bad with names. I keep forgetting.
Lavina?
Yeah. Thank you. I am also bad at names.
Unfortunately, so is gold. Lavinia.
Lavinia.
There
That
we
was
go.
close.
Give me money. 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 So what are you doing with this evidence, Sinbad?
It's just like a bunch of coins, you said?
It is a large number of coins, gems. You think you and on one of the interior shelves, you do see a few scrolls as well.
I'm all up for just taking it for ourselves, but Marvin,
Mmm. Mmm. Posting something in the circuit.
Uh,
Mmm.
posting what?
Posting something in the circuit.
Chaotic neutral.
All right.
I'm saying take it. I want to take it.
Oh no.
I mean, Leona
The
doesn't
two
really see
gremlin children looking over their shoulders as they're crouching in front of the safe.
Leona doesn't really. Leona doesn't really see the big deal. It's not that much money.
You
How
say
much?
that now.
How much? I have a sticky note.
One minute. When I rolled up the thing, I am going to share this to Sinbad alone and He can answer Leona's question in character if he feels so inclined.
Yeah, it's not that much, is it?
Oh boy. Oh!
Leona, you just heard Sinbad go, "Oh."
First off, how the fuck is those 3 weapons fitting in there?
I assume it's like a
magic.
big thing on a wall or something,
Safe of holding.
or bigger on the inside. That'd do it.
Oh my god. We're looking at maybe. Oh, never mind. There's the total worth right there. Around 5,400 gold pieces worth of stuff.
Okay.
That's not enough for your reaction there.
D&D player.
I mean, that's
A
Fi-
5th
he's-
edition
he's
player,
fifth-
I guess.
yeah, 5th edition player. He's a 5th.
A gold
5e.
piece is a lot for 5th edition.
Yeah, I've experienced that difference.
I was like, yeah, that's not bad.
That's some decent pocket money.
I mean, there are
Yeah.
the rest of us in the room. Is he blocking the view of the safe?
Crouching right in front of it.
Is it 5,400 gold pieces? Sinbad said nervously, smiling toothily, chittering, tapping his fingers together.
I'll say probably.
The player said, knowing he's going to get 1,000,000 gold.
Since I know, I have a fucking feeling I ain't leaving here with any of it with Norvin standing right there.
Imagine if it actually is a safe of holding and Sinbad's just undershooting and there's like a new car on the other side or something.
I am fully expecting that you are massively lying about the amount here. Calling your fucking bluff now. You mentioned 3 weapons in here. If a weapon is payment for something, that is not that does not add up.
Leona is going to examine the weapons. Let's examine the weapons. What are the weapons in here?
There's a masterwork glaive, a masterwork greatsword, and a masterwork lance.
Are any Leona will look them over quick. Are any of them magical? Detecting magic.
I don't know, Red, if you wanted to share that picture with the rest of them.
I don't. You know what? I don't think I will. Leona, none of them detect magic.
Okay, so no,
I
they are
don't
just.
think I will.
I would say please do because I'm horrible at writing down notes like this, and Wild's better. He's better at splitting the money.
I can do math.
Norvin, what's your paladin's orders policy on the distribution of adventuring loot?
Traditionally, if you go out and kill a monster, you get to use whatever materials they're made of. I see no reason why this would be very different.
Perfect. All right.
I mean, the fact that it can be used as evidence against what's his name?
Greg.
Not Greg.
Look at the note, look at the Dragonborn, look at probably this big fucking circle here.
The other guy that Greg is in cahoots with, the fucking
Lord
Hamilton?
what? Yeah, Lord Hamilton.
Hamilton.
I think this is 2 dragons. I don't think there was another way to get to this floor that like.
I didn't know dragons actually even came in like 2-legged
No, we didn't fight
varieties.
the last one. We avoided the last one.
Yeah, so I think this is there's a second dragon just downstairs.
Upstairs.
This is also a known criminal. There is so much here.
I know.
Which one is it, boys? Where's the second dragon? Is it downstairs or upstairs?
It's upstairs.
Are you
For
sure?
the sake of it.
I don't even know which direction these stairs go from our perspective. If we are going up or down those stairs, let alone how that affects the tower.
And then MC Escher comes through the door.
I don't even know what those stairs look like.
All right.
For all I know, they are sideways.
Do any of us have a bag of holding?
I
I have a minor.
have a handy haversack.
All right, that'll work.
I think I have.
It has my hand flamethrower in it.
Yeah, I have a Type 2 bag of holding.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, also that.
All right. Load her up. Let's find Livet.
There is so much evidence. The payment is not necessary.
All right.
Also, I would really fucking like my gun to stop exploding. That would be great. I fixed that, by the way.
Alrighty. So now what?
We meet up with the other paladin buddies.
Yeah, I don't see any other stairs anywhere to like find more evidence or whatever.
Don't think we found any doors that were hidden. There's still this big black spot on the map. That's.
So unless you want to go fight that other dragon.
Ooh, sounds like fun. Get more slobber all over us. Yes.
Yay, slobber.
Hinako is slightly looking at Sinbad. Yes, dragon slobber. All over.
In theory, you three get like a bunch of
Prestidigitation.
dragon scales or whatever.
He's just already like wiping away all the slobber and blood. This is why I am not meant to be in the front.
No,
And
you're
I am
not.
also-
That was a stupid idea. Really.
Well, I am just now learning that stealth is part of the move action.
Swear to God, I need to fucking start Pathfinder at level 1.
Really, that's the best way to do it.
Even then, I have troubles.
Ugh.
I should give you like I don't actually. When is how long are we supposed to do this session till?
Considering we just finished up the dungeon and cleaned up the aftermath of the boss, before I write myself into a narrative hole on accident, not like I haven't done that multiple times before.
But I
I
mean, you
think-
learn from your mistakes.
I say we celebrate, get you guys up to level 9, and then we can see what Lavinia and Joseph have gotten up to, and what other sorts of wonderful timey-wimey chaos Mr. Gregory Rosberg is going to concoct.
Wonderful.
Sounds like a plan.
Also, Gold, you are wrong. A garnish is literally anything that accompanies the entree.
You don't eat it usually. Pretty sure.
Mashed potatoes is a garnish if it comes with a steak.
Oh, really?
Huh. You know what?
That
I
was
never
fun.
knew that.
I thought it was. I
In a
thought
fine dining setting,
Yeah.
sides are the responsibility of the garnish station.
Okay.
Huh.
That's fair.
Wow, that ability is worthless.
Oh, well.
What
level 9
what
now.
ability is this? Yeah, we're level 9 now.
Hey, my sneak attack goes up by 1.
Nice.
Nice.
I get an aura that makes allies not provide cover against each other's range attacks. But I already give everyone precise shot if I shoot someone.
Well, precise shot doesn't let you. It just means you don't take the -4 penalty for shooting in the melee. If people
I
are
guess.
providing cover, that's still a -2.
Yeah, okay.
No,
I
what?
mean,
That
it's still
reminds me.
worthless because of like range. It's a
Yeah.
10-foot
I also have an
fucking
aura
aura.
thing.
Somebody
If we're
better look at
close
this
enough
character
that it
sheet.
matters, we're also close enough to just like move.
Somebody better take a look at this character sheet and make sure I'm doing it right.
I'm not sure when this would count. Just anytime I feel like it, or it needs certain triggers.
You
sure.
just do it.
Danger sense.
If an ally is within 10 feet of you, they get temp HP, I guess.
All
Well,
right.
not like it matters much. It's just whopping 3 points. Oh wait, Constitution, so it's only 2 points.
I
Whoop-de.
get feet, so I need to think. What the fuck does
How do I not have danger sense?
Leona do in combat?
Anyway, I should stop the recording, shouldn't I?
You should.
You should.
Okay. Clickety.